Well, that's right. It's Our Reviews Will Kill You, the Party Time podcast that brings you news, reviews, and all that stuff we do. That's right. I'm the man you may know as Z. And what are we doing tonight? The same thing we do every live stream, which is try to take over the world. And it'll be especially effective tonight because Noob is gone into the ether. No one knows where the man went. He is absent. He can't mail in his absentee ballot. He is finito, finished. But that's where you get a full Z experience. And I'm going to drive it home because I am your Tim Tebow. No, I am your Timu Tim Dillon. As many people have said to me in the past. Many people, many commenters. But welcome, everybody. It's a good time had by all. And we'll just run through today's show with or without the noob. We'll see what's going on. We'll check in with him later because, you know, God forbid his computer works anytime. But never fear, Z is here. And I'm going to run you through. We have an amazing show for you. We have so many reviews, though. And I'm sure he'll jump up by the time the reviews get there. Because did I watch all of these? No, there's at least one of them I didn't watch. I did watch the majority of what we're reviewing tonight. So we'll be able to take care of that business. We got a lot of business to cover today. And let's see here. Am I supposed to add a clown?
Daddy's home.
Oh, my God.
I was too busy getting a blowjob.
Doubtful, unless it was from your vacuum cleaner.
Mother, yes.
Mother. Yes, unless it was from your mother. Well.
Right.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Oh, my goodness. All right,
Nothing?
well, what do you mean? What do I have to say to myself? I don't know. I blame the water and the buffaloes.
the watery people?
And the shot. I had to go get my shot. Nom, nom, nom.
You forgot that. So that's why you're late to the show? Wow.
No, I don't. Oh. Did you take the shot already?
No, I was too busy running the show. With or without you. The show must go on.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there. I literally, we were on fine, and then I came back and it was just everything disconnected. I just shut down the computer to have it.
You live
reconnect.
in the land of the bikers. So maybe
We
a
did
biker
have-
gang took you out.
Oh my god, I had somebody that came in. He's like, I live right by where the late night parties were happening for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I was like, it was so loud. Oh,
It was so
God.
loud. That's it. That's all they had to say.
Well, I mean, they were insinuating some things.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, before we get the whole show started, I guess I want to take just an extra moment out to thank an extra special person to us. And maybe one day he'll join us on our show, but he's our Netherlandish friend.
He's our free slave labor. We have tariffed his income, so he works for free.
So if you get a chance, check out. He worked really, really hard on our, mostly new news video of him talking about the Dina Last of Us controversy. And it's very good, very funny. He did invite our old pal Satan. I don't know why he did that, because I thought we got rid of Satan a long time ago.
Yeah.
But Satan made his way back in somehow. I don't know how. And as a dog. I was not expecting Satan as a dog.
Yeah, he murdered a dog and possessed his body. It was very rude.
So anyway, if you get a chance, like and subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to his channel. He deserves it. He's a good fella, but he's a better editor. So you go there and you say, edit more OrcU videos. You are a mad genius.
Exactly. So then we can open up a business account for OrcU and write off Orcmobile, Orccoin, Orcables.
Orcables.
Yeah, we have so many merchandising opportunities.
We're going to fly down to a pyramid, maybe South America, maybe somewhere in Africa, and just go there and ruin things with pyramids.
Exactly. Instead of where like Mr. Beast is like, we'll be respectful, we're going to climb it and just take shits in every corner.
We'll be very disrespectful.
Shits and jizz in every corner.
Oh, come on, man. You just
Who needs the Mayans? The Mayans were dumb people. They're literally died off. So why should we not desecrate
I
their
am a
temples?
member of the Mayan culture. How dare you? I am the last of the Mayans.
You're a Mayan gypsy?
I'm the last of the Mayans. Didn't you know that?
Oh, Mohican. No, wait, what is that? The last of the Mohicans?
Yeah, you could say that.
What are Mohicans again? Are they like black Indians?
What? What do you need? You need an education on Mohicans now? What about Mohican Sun? You never heard of that?
No.
Oh my gosh, you don't like gambling?
Did the black guy have a son?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. What is a Mohican? Oh, they're Indians.
Oh, okay. What kind? The ones in where?
Are they the Asian Indians?
The Indian Indians?
The ones that are doctors a lot?
What dentists? Is that what you're saying?
They're dentists. They're everything. They're just they own Dunkin' Donuts a lot.
What else do they own?
People. The caste system is real.
The caste system is real.
Caste system is great, honestly. We need to bring that back here. I would love to own a couple slaves.
Make the caste system great again. Maybe you should just go to Pakistan because that's where Miss Marvel got her slaves.
Oh my god! See, I don't think I would do well in Pakistan. I'm very touchable there. I think they would kidnap me and do terribly sexual things to me. Oh, Infinity! See, Infinity's texting me, but he's not on our show right now. He said he can rip the Daddy Chill thing away.
Oh, good. Okay. He needs to just add that at some point. So ask him if he likes bathwater and if he'd enjoy doing a video about bathwater.
Daddy Chill.
What the hell is even that? Anyway,
Yeah.
We have an amazing show, and we're spending a lot of time giving ego stroking a Netherlandish person who did not help us fight Jeff Bezos. So
when we need to be talking about how great Dina is in every one of these reviews.
So why don't you tell everybody about the news and how it relates to Dina?
God, what is it? Las Vegas has the Top Gun danger zone, and it's always a danger zone when I'm thinking about Dina.
It's not the Dina zone?
No, it's the danger zone of Dina. Then
What's her
the Penny
danger
is
zone?
dead. The Penny is dead, that sweaty, smelly, one pair of jeans Seattle pootie. The Penny is dead because we can no longer buy rolls of coins to try to attempt to buy Dina. She's unfathomably expensive.
She's above coins.
Top Gun 3 news, so help me God, she better be cast as the lead actress. She should be. She can fly my jet any day. French president says he steps down because he slapped his wife for not being as good looking as Dina. That makes sense.
That's not how that happened, but it actually happened in reverse.
Wheel of Time got canceled because it didn't have Dina. All these stories really do involve her. It's impressive.
Wow.
We explain what's unique about suits and how Dina looks good in a suit, being very not Jewish in real life. Travis Kelce is thinking about leaving Taylor Swift for Dina, and he keeps his shirt on to try to lure her in because
Isn't he a little
hairy.
old for that?
That's fine. There's no age when it comes to Dina.
Oh my god.
Last of Us ratings dropped because Dina wasn't in a couple of those episodes.
I mean, you might have a point there. It is distinctly possible.
Hailey Bieber has a husband that hates her because he wishes he was married to Dina. Except she is a billionaire now because she sold her shitty brand or whatever for money.
She sold herself for money.
Why does every famous celebrity just make a makeup brand and it sells for $1 billion? Like,
We are in the wrong business, noob.
We're
in the business of being homeless. But if we weren't homeless and we weren't podcasters, we would be. And we're definitely not content creators. Sometimes comedians. What else do we do? We could do a makeup brand.
We could, yeah.
Orc Air.
Just a can of Orc Air and just me shitting and the fumes of it.
No, that's not. That's why for perfume is that?
Yeah.
Orc fume.
Fermented
Fume.
noob poop for perfume.
No one wants that. Not at all.
Then we're getting outrageous with a man sleeps through. Wait, what does this say? A man sleeps through boat on his lawn because he thought the boat contained Dina. And
Don't know why he'd sleep through that.
I don't know. That's true. All right. I didn't think that through. California spa buries you in compost that they say is made. They say is made from Dina's Mexican poops.
Oh, good.
She's Peruvian. Then we're going in or out on Elio, not starring Dina, and The Home. Thank God it doesn't star Dina because I want her. I want better for her.
You don't want her anywhere near Pete Davidson. What will you do?
Oh my God, no. Keep Pete Davidson as far away, unless I can take over Pete Davidson's body and his massive schlong. Then put me in there for Dina. But that's fine.
Coach.
Yeah, no way should Pete Davidson ever be near that angel.
100% making that thumbnail and spreading that rumor.
Absolutely not. Then we got endless reviews of Love, Death, and Dina, Untold Brett Dina, Instant Dina, Poor Dinas, The Last of Dina, and Bad Dinas.
Oh my God.
A lot of Dina.
What is wrong with you?
I just like Dina.
You're getting married when? That's off at this point, right?
September 27th.
That's already been canceled, hasn't it? And rescheduled
for Dina.
For Infinite. Rescheduled for Dina. You're something special there, that's for sure.
Oh boy. She is downstairs probably listening to this, packing her bags.
I hope so. Run for the hills.
Absolutely.
So shall we move on?
To the news?
To the news. It's news time.
Oh my God, Top Gun experience. I'm going to be in Vegas in a month and a half.
Wow. Must be nice, Moneybags.
It's for a party. It's for a batch. We're batching it up, baby.
That's gonna be that's the most pathetic bachelor party I've ever heard of in my entire life.
You want to come?
Absolutely not.
Come on down. We can go to the hydroponics or whatever. Hydroponic show or something.
The hydroponic store?
Yeah. No, what was the thing you saw in Vegas? You did some sort of hydroplaning ponic-y thing. And monster trucks.
Yep, I went to go see some monster trucks.
And hydroponics, right?
No, that was a show that we did. That is a show. You know who would go to your bachelor party? Doc would.
Doc, you want to come to Vegas?
Absolutely.
Come on,
he
Doc.
will meet you in Vegas.
Come on, Docky.
He will be there. I'm telling you, he's
Doc,
going.
you want to come to the wedding? I'll send you an invite.
Absolutely. You should. 100%. In fact, I tried to invite all of the Netherlands and you blocked them. So that's bad on your part.
It's okay, Doc. You want to come? I'll get you an invite. I got you.
No, I'm
Only
not
if
going.
Z goes.
No way.
He's a bitch.
You can, Doc. I expect your attendance at least to the bachelor party because it's a short ride for you. And besides, you could get him it's like a 3-hour drive, Doc? I forget. It's not far.
Is it 3 hours?
I think so. It's
Really?
not far. Maybe 4 tops. It's not that far.
I thought it was like 6.
I don't think so. Doc knows. He'll tell us. He will. I'll cover your expenses, Doc, from my homeless portfolio. Yeah, that's gonna be. I can't even imagine what's gonna happen. It will just be scary. 4 hours with traffic. See, there you go.
Oh. So Doc could come.
Absolutely. He will be your experience guide.
He can be our private security, escorting me around.
And maybe like some old ladies, you won't get your phone stolen. Or maybe you will.
Who gets their phone stolen?
Apparently everybody in Vegas. That's like a thing. I actually know several people. Yeah, I know several people who've had their phones stolen there.
Oof.
Yeah.
So what's with this Top Gun thing?
It looks pretty exciting. You get to lay down in a pod, and then when you put the face mask
serenaded
on,
by Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise just shows up, and he might
just
piano sing along with you, or he might yell at you for breaking violations on set. It's kind of your call.
He's just like, "You're not a good enough pilot, you piece of shit. Be better."
No, have you ever seen his like meltdown on the set after they were breaking their
COVID protocol?
No,
He's
don't
like,
say
"We're
that
all
word. I
here."
don't want to get freaking
The Koofy.
Yeah, I don't want to get posted for that. Anyway, what do they fact check you or something? Paramount Global wants to take Las Vegas visitors to the danger zone. This is like a super common thing in Vegas where they take something and just make a weird experience out of it. Like Star Trek had one, and Who's
So it's
a
a
Mind
rolling
Freak
thing.
had one.
They don't stay there.
Yeah, I don't think they really stay there. But this sounds like fun. Jet stimulators.
No, I would want to be stimulated by a jet.
Yeah, it's not really like a theme park per se, but it's like a little thing, and probably will be people there who dress up like Tom Cruise. That might be fun.
Where is it? Like in the strip? Like what part of the strip?
It's at the. I don't know. It doesn't say. It just says who created it. I don't know. They'll put it wherever they feel like it. I've been to. How many times have you been to Vegas?
Just once.
Just once. Pathetic.
You could be coming twice.
Who could be coming
however
twice?
many times. You. Well, I'm going to be there twice.
I've been there 10 times.
You can make it 11. Lucky number 11.
Nah, it's not that lucky. Oh, there's 2 Netflix houses. There's one in Pennsylvania and one in Texas. I saw the Netflix house and I had no idea what it was. I just looked at it and was like, okay, that's weird.
Wait, what?
There was a Netflix house in Pennsylvania.
What do you mean? Like we're just? I don't. What do you mean?
In the King of Prussia Mall.
Where...
Dude, I don't know what it was. It's just they're saying they're doing these like little more focused efforts. I don't know what the Netflix house is. I have no idea.
Okay.
I just know that there was a thing and it's like the Netflix house. And I'm like, all right then. You know?
Where you can just watch Netflix and you can just get cuddled
and
up.
chill. Netflix and chill.
Middle in the mall, just get some candy, lure some children, be like, "Yay, Daddy, you want to chill?
Netflix and chill?" Doc knows all about that.
He does.
So in other Top Gun news, Top Gun 3.
He's cracked the story. Oh,
it's in the bag, baby. I hope it has more
excited.
America in it, where it's like Tom Cruise goes up and he's like, "Where's co-pilot?" His like calls. He calls out call signals. He's like, "Where's Goose? Where's I know he's Maverick. I can't think of another.
Rooster is the other.
Where's Orange Man Rad? Orange Man Rad on your 6.
Daddy Hangman just comes in. He's now President Trump.
Who's President Trump?
The Glenn Powell. He just becomes president.
But he plays a young President Trump?
Plays a young President Flump.
A President Flump? Oh, okay.
A tariff you.
A tariff you? I have no idea what the story could be about, but he's already knows what the story is. I guess he's working on it. I don't know why would it take them so long. Like, when did that come out? 2022? Yeah, they should already. That thing should already be in the bag as far as in like done.
Tom Cruise ain't getting any younger.
Didn't it make like $1 billion?
Oh my god, it made a shit ton of money. It was so rewatchable. It was a great movie.
Was it rewatchable? Miles Teller is Rooster. Now I remember.
Yeah,
Who's Quackers?
I think I saw it 3 times in theater.
Who's Quackers?
Quackers? I don't know, but Bob Sentry's in it. Remember, he's Bob.
Is he really?
Yeah, he plays Bob in like everything he is. He's just Bob.
Really? I don't think I like that actor very much. So
no, I like. He's a nepo baby.
Is he? Who's he nepoed from?
You would know. It's something Pullman. Bill Pullman.
You don't know who Bill Pullman is? You don't know who the president of the United States is?
That's his kid
from Independence Day.
Oh, that's where he's from. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's his kid.
Oh, okay. It's
Louis Pullman.
Very American of him. He's not that great of an actor.
Dropping knowledge.
Shocking. What about your knowledge of the penny?
Yeah, I'm keeping every penny I got now. It's gonna be worth 2 pennies.
You just doubled your money. I heard it cost 3 cents to make 1 penny.
Does it really?
Supposedly.
Well, that makes economical sense that we're no longer having pennies.
Hmm.
Also, does that mean everything can't be like $1.99 or $2.99? Like, what are we going to do?
Have you ever given anyone 99 cents for anything?
No, but I've gotten a penny back. So then what do? Just lose my penny?
Oh, from a penny candy?
Do I like
Want some
lose
candy?
my... Do I get a voucher to use? Like, what's the deal?
You get nothing, and you'll like it.
If there's no tax, we should just eliminate sales tax, and then just up the price. Like, it's an even numbers.
I feel like they do that overseas. Like, when people come here, they do not understand that tax is not included. So they're like, oh, look, it's $15. But then they go, oh, wait, it's actually like $15.23. And they go, that makes very little sense to them.
Yeah, it's because Europe's not retarded. America's like, let's make it complicated for no reason.
No, America is great.
Again.
The greatest. Why would you disrespect America like that? How dare you? America's
great.
America's great. I was going to say something else great about America. You know what else makes America great? That we measure things by like horse hooves and horse teeth, yards, meters. Meters are for pansies. Feet is where it's at.
I don't even know what a meter is.
Meter. It's like 1,000 somethings. What a waste. I need it to be like 3.75 feet. That's what I need my yard to be. What is a yard again?
3 feet?
It's not exactly 3 feet even, is it?
Yes, it is. 36 inches, 3 feet.
Hold on.
Do you really not know that?
What is a yard exactly?
Don't you have a master's degree?
I am homeless. I have no degrees. What are you talking? Exactly.
You have a master's degree in homelessness?
What is a yard exactly? It's approximately 0.9144 meters. Maybe that's why I was getting confused.
Yeah, a meter. It's not an even calculation, obviously.
Yeah, well, it's only been around since, 1959 or something. Is a yard is exactly 3 feet. All right, fair enough.
Yes, because I went to second grade.
Are you sure you did? Okay, what's the one that's not even? Or is it just never even compared to meters and
it's
things
nothing
like that?
on the American
Kilometers.
system is even.
Well, that's what I mean. That's all I meant. So 100 yards is exactly 300 feet? No. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, it's 300 feet. Yeah.
There you go. That seems like a football field. That makes a football field seem very small.
If you like 300 feet doesn't. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Right? All right.
I don't know how many meters it would be.
Not enough.
9 meters to 1 yard, so it'd be like 900.
Do you really want to know? You want to know how many meters is a football field?
Yeah, let's learn some things.
How many meters is a football field? Here we go. AI says it's 109.7 meters long.
Cool. Very useless information that we didn't need to know.
Technically, that's for 120 yards because there's 10 extra yards in each end zone.
On the touchdowns. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you just want 100 yards, it's 91.4 meters.
Okay.
We learned.
I'm glad I know that now. I will forget it very quickly after today, but I'm glad I know it in this very moment.
Well, is that because somebody slapped the dickens out of you?
Okay.
French President Macaroni looks stunned after his wife shoves his face. Here we go. In Hanoi, Vietnam. Oh, there she goes, right in the face. Did you see that? Right in the pow, right in the kisser.
Hold on, I didn't see it. Rewind it.
Pow, right in the kisser. Here we go. Look, they open the door. Pow, right in the kisser.
Oh my god.
Like, you weren't supposed to see that. You weren't supposed to see that. Hold on, here we go. You ready for it?
It's zoom in slow.
Oh, hold on, I botched it. Let's get right here. Here we go. Pow, right in the kisser. Here, I have some stills of it too. Pow, right in the kisser.
So this is the wife beating the president.
Correct. Her name, I am in no way implying that she is like Big Mike. She's like 75 and he's 50 something or 40 something.
Wait, really?
Yeah, she met him when she was 40 and he was 15.
What?
And I am in no way saying that she's just like Big Mike.
Who's Big Mike?
Really? You have no idea who Big Mike is? Doc knows who Big Mike is.
Big Mike Crosby. Nope, that's Bill Cosby.
It's an outrage.
Who's Big Mike?
It's an outrage.
Obama?
You don't know who Big Mike is?
Big Mike's Obama?
No. How have you never heard of Big Mike?
Mike Ditka?
No. Oh my gosh. I cannot. Hold on. Big
Is he a giant black dude?
I mean, kinda. Hold on. I might get flagged by somebody for this. Hold on. I got to think about this. Hold on. There. Hold on. Okay. Do you want the AI overview?
Whatever explains it to me.
Okay. How can you read this? Is this big enough for you to read?
Absolutely not. Oh, okay. It's Mike Obama.
How did you not know that?
She's called Big Mike? That's great.
How dare you misidentify Big Mike? That's what AI says, not me. I am not saying that the French president's wife is the same as Big Mike. I am
Michelle Obama is so manly, AI thinks she's Big Mike. And
Candace
she's going to the
Owens
NBA.
might say that the French president's wife is somebody else, but not me. That is not what I am saying.
Oh, wait, does Candace Owens call Obama Big Mike?
No, she calls the French president's wife something like Big Mike.
Okay.
Big Bridget. Big Brad.
Big Mike, the hairy dyke? Like.
No, she doesn't say that. How are you this clueless? She's
I don't
72, the French first lady.
I still can't believe she got him out of grade school.
Yeah. He looks a little disheveled around that. She also refused to take his arm down the stairs, even though she was wearing high heels.
Oh my god.
Oh, look how angry he is. Can you read that?
Hold on. Macron, Didier. Oh my god, is this not in English? I can't read that. Estacon Libre Potato. I don't know.
Look, she wouldn't hold his hand because she was so mad.
That bitch.
So mad.
That bitch.
Yeah, this is right after that train thing happened with the big bag of cocaine.
There was French Coke on a train?
Dude, what are you? You just don't know anything about world politics, do you?
No. You think I pay attention? I know
Do
that.
you know who Keir Starmer is?
Not a clue.
All right. Well, let's move on because you're going to start boring the audience. Because you have no
We've
idea.
already learned, what was it? I guess the yards or geometrical facts? No. Is that geometry?
Yeah, why learn the world leaders? Don't learn them.
Yeah, that's
That's outrageous.
things. We're teaching people too many things.
That's outrageous that you would have to learn.
Wait, we're already on outrageous news? No, we're not.
I said that would be outrageous.
Okay.
Is an outrage. That's all I'm saying. It's not time for that.
What is not an outrage is Wheel of Time is canceled.
It is not an hour. There is no one.
Did you ever watch season 3?
No.
Okay, I was going to say, I think we did stuff of season 1 and 2.
Correct. And then I just was like, no, thank you. I knew it was going to get canceled because nobody was talking about it. Absolutely nobody. Apparently, it's a good book. But the TV adaptation by Robert Jordan, well, Robert Jordan's dead. So he ain't adapting nothing. And it was just not... I don't know. They claim it's a solid performer, but it dropped out of the Nielsen top 10 charts in the first 3 weeks, which might speak to Tom Segura and Bad Thoughts. Just saying.
Oh, did he drop out of top 10?
Oh, yeah. Even though he said that he was renewed for a second season, which I don't know that that's true.
I'm pretty sure they have some weird Rogan deal where he has to give every friend of Rogan at least 2 seasons of a show.
Fair enough. Oh my God, Tires is coming out. And I watched a preview for Tires and I was like, Shane Gillis, could you get any more unfunny? What is going on with that guy?
That's the problem. Like, his stand-up's great, but that show sucks.
He's just unfunny. Scary.
Yeah.
Anyway, Wheel of Time canceled, and the first season sucked. The second season, it's weird because it's already like they didn't need to make it more like woke, because it's about female sorcerers and how there are no male sorcerers, but somehow they managed to make it more woke. It's just bizarre because the whole Wheel of Time was written back in, like, I don't know, the 80s and 90s.
Bunch of trans sorcerers now.
You know what? That's probably what happened. Who knows? Anyway, it got canceled. No one cares. I didn't even bother to do a video, or I just didn't care.
There was a fake story about, like, they sold the rights to Rings of Power, and I was like, there's no fucking way they did that.
No, what they're trying, they didn't, that's not a fake story. They're trying to, they're shopping. They can't afford to do the next 2 seasons, and they committed to 5. I mean, they could afford it. They're Amazon, but they don't want to. What they're trying to do is shop the licensing rights so they could stream it somewhere else or stream it on, like, regular television. So that way they get some sort of revenue back on it, because there's just no revenue for it.
Yeah, but didn't they spend that? They spent $1 billion on season 1, but aren't they just reusing that set?
No,
endlessly?
I think they spent $1 billion on, like, the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't. Either way, it sucks. So, Amazon making poor decisions. They did fire their chick who was the head of TV, and she definitely subscribed to put a chick in it and make it gay.
As long as they keep Reacher, that's fine.
They did not put a chick in that, although, they did do a spinoff. And
of Reacher?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they did the black chick spinoff. Yeah.
Yeah, are they going to make her gay?
She is gay.
No, she's not. She's asexual. She says that in the show.
Oh, okay. Then you know they go on full woke if they just make an asexual gay.
That is kind of weird. So, all right, this is a fan request. This next story.
Travis Kelce?
No, I mean that's a request.
Oh wait, no, Suits.
Why don't you explain to everyone, since every single one of your stupid reviews says Suits is so interesting, and you literally don't define what's interesting about it. Why is Suits a good show?
The original Suits.
Yeah, I don't care. No one cares about Suits LA because it got canceled.
Well, first off, who was the fan request that requested this?
They requested to be anonymous. They watched your videos and said, why is this driveling moron keep saying Suits is interesting and not explain why Suits is interesting?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I explained why Suits is interesting. Suits has a very unique premise. That's the thing.
Okay, explain what unique premise is. What is so unique?
And it's a premise.
Please expand.
So, well, it's 2 things. One, the dynamic between the 2 leads, Mike and Harvey, and their banter and their
What's so unique about that? 2 dudes talking to each other? That doesn't sound very unique.
Batman and Robin, man. I don't know. It's great. So, but the more unique thing is the element of it's a law show, but with a twist.
What's the twist?
The twist is that Mike, the protege, is not an actual lawyer, but he's a super genius who has an eidetic memory. So he knows everything. Eidetic, that means
nope.
Photographic memory.
Nope.
Yeah, it does. Eidetic memory?
It's not eidetic.
What is
it? It's eidetic.
Eidetic?
Yes. You like eidetic? Mispronouncing things. Did you not notice that in Infinity's video? He totally nailed you for not pronouncing something right? Did you really miss that?
Really?
Uh-huh. He made fun of you for mispronouncing something.
What did I mispronounce?
Oh, we'd have to go and review the video, but he makes a whole joke about you not being able to pronounce anything. It's like
really?
School of like something real stupid because you don't know how to pronounce words.
Wow, what a piece of shit. I didn't even know that. Anyway.
That's because you didn't actually watch it.
No, I watched. It's great. Except now I think it sucks. Fuck that guy. We're firing him. So, but yeah, that's the big thing of Suits is A, the cast works really well together, and B, that the premise of like it's a law show. So what's
unique is that they work well together. Wow. I wonder if Cheers is unique.
No, Cheers it's not law Cheers. So with someone being fake cheerful or something, I don't know what Cheers is about.
A fake bartender?
Yeah. So it's that, and in the later seasons you realize that that's what made Suits unique, because I think Mike leaves in season 7, and it goes for 2 more full seasons where it just becomes a normal law show, and it gets a little less good. You know, it's not as good. So yeah, it's the cast is phenomenal casting. I think the
That is
writing
not
was great.
unique.
No, phenomenal casting with the precipice of.
That's what he
It's
nailed you for. You said precipice. That is not correct.
What is it?
Okay, say the sentence again.
The precipice?
The premise, you ding dong.
No,
It's
that's
the
2 different
premise.
things.
The
That's 2
precipice
different
is
things.
the cliff of something. Even infinity knows you're wrong. The precipice is the height of something. I don't understand.
The height of Suits is.
You moron. You're a dumbass. Yeah, you have to go back. And when you say precipice, he nails you for that because you're a ding dong.
No, precipice is a real word, though.
Yeah, but you use it incorrectly.
I'm using it very correctly. I'm using it as the precipice of precipices. Precipi.
I knew. I mean, you're so dumb that you walked right into your own trap. Oh.
No, I use that word perfectly fine.
You
Eidetic.
did not. It is
Precipice
the
memory.
inappropriate. This is the inappropriate use of that term. Drink more, please.
The precipice of eidetic memories.
Mhm.
So, but
The precipice of the show is it's about 2 lawyers. Oh, okay.
yeah, it's the height of lawyering. No, it's the fact that he's not a real lawyer, and much of the
So
much
he's a
of the
fake
major
lawyer.
he is, and much of the storylines for the first several seasons is like, is he going to get caught? Okay,
Wouldn't
someone
his
found
practice
out.
get disbarred? Yeah, wouldn't that happen?
They talk about that. Yeah.
Okay, so their practice
gets-
would go under.
Like after a while, it gets a little nuts, but that's the crux of it. Am I using crux
Oh
right?
my God, you used crux correctly.
The crux of it all.
Yeah, shocking.
Yeah.
I can't believe you actually used correct grammar.
The precipice of
You
the
have to-
cruxes.
You have to go back in that video now and look for that. Because Infinity calls you out on being a dummy.
You're telling me Infinity, who doesn't know a lick of English.
Infinity, whose native language is not English, makes fun of you in the video, and you didn't even realize he was making fun of you because you used the word precipice incorrectly. Yes, that is what I am saying. English, motherfucker.
No.
Learn it.
You're being very demure. Demure.
Mhm.
Very demure.
Mhm. So this is how you talk about Suits.
It's
Quick
great.
and
I don't know why there's,
dirty.
I don't know why there's a
Matching
black guy.
garments
I don't know why
consisting
there's a
of a
black guy about
jacket, pants, optionally a vest, waistcoat. They have to match.
Yeah, exactly. The precipices
is a
they have to
suit?
match. What isn't a suit?
Well, blazers and sport coats aren't suits. Pants are not a suit, but you knew that.
The black suit is the best suit, though. It's the biggest.
A birthday suit is not a suit.
It's not.
A bathing suit is not a suit. Track suit's not a suit.
So did someone actually want the suits like story? Is that a thing?
No, you keep saying the same thing and you say it incorrectly. So people are confused and they're like, what is this dumb saying? Please explain yourself.
Name me another lawyer show that has that like fake lawyer protege, but he's really good. Will he, won't he get caught? He does get caught. What
Law and
happens? How they
Order.
get out of it?
Special
Law and
Victims
Order's-
Unit
Law
12.
and Order's gay.
Mhm.
Also, it's about touching kids or whatever. Special Victims
Jag.
Unit.
Oh, wait, I
Jag-
should have turned this on where I don't even
Jag.
have to do that. Okay.
Jag's pretty great. I like Jag.
Exactly.
Anyway.
You love old people shows.
Love Jag. I love old people like Travis Kelce.
Speaking of old people, Travis Kelce will not go shirtless ever again. After his body hair goes viral, you must have the same problem, Noob.
I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad actually. My chest is pretty hairy, but he's got some good back hair.
His back hair is did you see this? What is going on there? You can't see the forest through the trees.
He is a
It's
woolly
like he went
mammoth.
through he had a forest fire and someone took him out. Like, what is going on here? That,
for
that
him, man.
dreamboat is not the dreamboat we all thought he was.
Nah, he's fine. Who cares? I got back hair. I'm a hairy mammoth. What are you talking about? It's normal.
I think he looks pretty weird though. Look how hairless his legs are. Yet his back is like, it looks like he was in a fire.
And he just got singed in certain areas.
Yeah, or he went to what the heck's that movie, 40-Year-Old Virgin, where he just like sort of got waxed and was like, Kelly Clarkson, and this is too much.
He does look like weirdly pasty in some areas. Like it's weird.
Yes, I agree. So now he will not go shirtless because of it. Dude, why do you care? You're dating a billionaire and you're a multimillionaire. Why would he care? I would care more about wearing those flip-flops. Those flip-flops are unacceptable. Do you see these flip-flops?
Yes, they look
Those are
gay.
Yes, not appropriate. Those are not appropriate at all. He looks pretty out of shape, just saying.
He's supposedly losing 20 pounds to get in the best shape of his playing career for one last hurrah.
So he can get more brain damage? Bro, just
Probably.
marry your girlfriend and don't get a prenup and take half of her money. That's what I say.
Plow her with Swifty babies, and then you're good. You'll get money either way.
You could probably even get custody because she's not around.
No, Swifty's always gonna be around.
You think she cares about her kids? I don't think
She'll
so.
shake it off.
Shake it up? No,
Shake it off.
Is it shake it off? Why do you know Taylor Swift songs, but you don't know how to use the word precipice?
No,
I guess
do
that shows
use it
you are a
properly.
dummy. You do 100% do not. And we go to The Last of Us, which we'll probably do a full video on this, so we don't have to talk a lot about it. But they're trying to downplay how bad the ratings are. They lost 50% of their audience.
It's pretty bad.
That's what happened, and they're
We're
going to
blame
lose.
Memorial Day.
They're going to get 50% even less when people are like, I have to watch Abby. Is Abby going to
telling
have
me-
that sex scene?
You're telling me, oh my God, I hope so. You're telling me Abby is going to be worse to look at than Moonface?
Shh.
Exactly.
Okay, when your choices are Dina and Abby, where are you going?
Oh my God, Dina's not going to be in season 3 at all.
There you go. Oh, now you're done, and that's it. We won.
I'm
Thank
out.
you.
I'm out.
Check, please.
I'm out. Also, what the fuck? I was replaying the game, and
Why?
I realized they because I like the game.
You're a ding dong.
I realized they deprived us of one of the best
Ding-bang.
scenes in the game. So in the whole Ellie and Joel getting murdered thing, it's Tommy and Joel together and Ellie and Dina.
Yeah,
So
you just noticed that?
I knew that part, but what I forgot was Ellie and Dina have a sex scene in the beginning.
Yeah.
So they're banging right away. They're half naked. You're telling me you had a chance to have Isabella Merced in underwear and you didn't take it? What the
No, they
fuck?
put her in the weed store with
Jesse.
Jesse, who's useless.
So stupid.
Yes.
God, how do you ruin that? Like, how do you not have Dina naked at all times?
All right, well, who's hotter? Caitlin Dever, who plays Abby, or Hailey Bieber?
Caitlin Dever.
Wow.
I
All
do
right,
not
here we
like
go.
Hailey Bieber's ugly.
All right, here we go. Here we go. F, marry, kill. Dina.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no. That's too
Yeah,
easy.
what do you mean? I'm going to marry Dina no matter what.
Okay, your fiance.
Still not a hard
Hailey
question.
Bieber.
So I kill Hailey Bieber easily.
Really? Shouldn't you just kill your fiance because she might come after you answer this question?
Nah, it's fine. She's not listening at this point.
Okay.
Uh,
Go ahead.
hopefully. So I kill Hailey Bieber, fuck my fiance, and marry Dina.
Okay, let's sub out Hailey Bieber and put in Anna de Armas.
All right, you're gonna get me in trouble. Let's move on.
Hailey
This is
Bieber's
the
a billionaire.
This is not the precipice of this conversation.
Oh, okay. You're not on the precipice. You're on the
No.
precipice of your relationship. You're on the
Absolutely.
edge looking down, and you're thinking, do I make that jump? Or do I
jump on in.
We did ask AI. AI told us Isabella Merced is single and ready to mingle. But Hailey Bieber's not single. Not yet.
Yeah, until Justin Bieber beats her to death.
Hailey
He
Bieber's
hates her so much.
What was that clip we used to play of her where she used to say something like, what did she say to him? She was screaming at him because he did something. He was trying to win a prize for her, and she screamed something at him. Do you remember?
wasn't trying.
Oh, he
Right?
screams at he screams
Yeah.
at, I wasn't trying. Yeah, she's like, you're a loser. He's like, I wasn't trying.
Yeah, he hates her so much.
Yes, he's been on the verge of a collapse, and then all of a sudden they go, Justin Bieber's almost out of money, and they pull this story out of nowhere that she's a billionaire
Yep.
for no reason. And this girl's not even that attractive. Oh, she's the elf beauty. What if we called ours Ork, O-R-K, where it's like organic, rich Calcutta. Well, what does elf stand for? Elegant, luxurious, futuristic? I don't know. What's elf beauty after 3 years? We need to start orc beauty. Organic, rich, and
Kaleidoscope. Organic, rich kaleidoscopes.
There you go. Your face will look like a kaleidoscope.
Organic, rich clans.
Yes, exactly. They claim it's $1 billion, but they're like, it's not really $1 billion because it's really, she gets stock and other nonsense. And she got to pay the big G. So the government getting their cheese.
No, you never pay the government when you're rich.
Really? Not if you're smart.
Jeff Bezos.
He is the king of not paying taxes. That is true. I don't care what ELF stands for, but how does that make you feel that this woman who does understand what precipice means, how does that make you feel that she's a billionaire and you're not?
She's not at the precipice of her career. She's off the cliff.
I mean, she does have one disadvantage. She's married to
Justin Bieber. Yeah. Yes. And she will be beaten to death. Like, she's always, like, even Justin Bieber, F, marry, kill, Justin Bieber is choosing to kill her.
Every time.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like an outrage. It's an outrage! It's
outrageous!
Rage. How about this? A man sleeps through a massive container ship running aground on his front lawn. I feel like you could do that. Look at this. Right on his house. This giant boat shows up on this dude's house and he slept right through it.
I mean, with enough Ambien, you can sleep through anything.
I heard Unisom is not good for you.
Unisom? Is that Ambien?
No, it's a different sleep agent. It gives you water dreams if you overdose on it.
What the hell's water dreams?
Where you feel like, when you're dreaming, you feel like you're swimming in water, which is probably just means your life is disappearing before you as you slowly drown in the darkness and the abyss takes you. What?
All right. Is that a thing?
What's a thing?
Your trauma that resurfaced after 20 years of being held down.
The darkness that'll swallow your soul as you.
What kind of childhood trauma just got unlocked?
How much Ambien did you take? This man was a hardworking Norwegian man with a 443-foot container. See how they did that in American? They just had to translate it. 443 feet. It sounds so weak when it's 135 meters. It sounds weak. Yeah. 443 feet. That's longer than a football field. And we already talked about that. Johan Hellberg, who lives in Bingneset on the Trondheim Fjord, was woken by his neighbor because he didn't notice that there's a giant boat in your lawn. Hey, that neighbor, there's a giant boat in your lawn. Well, that's like Irish. How would you say it in Norwegian? Hurdy, hurdy, there's a ship in
Yeah, I don't even know how to spell Norwegian.
Right next to it, there's a big old ship in your backyard. And what are you doing? You better be raking up and... Yeah?
Whatever. Yeah, sure. It's whatever gypsy is, but like more cool.
Dirty hurting. Anyway.
I like dicks.
I like dicks. Perigibly for me, man. Anyway, yeah.
So Norwegians know how to sleep through anything, is what we're saying.
Could you imagine? Aren't you just waiting for that to happen? Yet it would just crush your house. Is that not what you're waiting for?
Possession's 9/10 of the law. Does he just own all that shipping
now he
container
owns
now?
that boat. Oh my god!
Yeah.
And everything on it. I'm gonna say scavenger. What do they call that? Salvage rights. It's on my lawn, baby. It's mine now.
And also, is that not attempted breaking and entering? Can he not go on that boat, kill the entire crew lawfully, and then claim his property?
Only in America. I don't think it works in other countries.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing in other countries. They're like, you must have respected the law.
You can't just murder people for stepping onto your property.
Like I said, only in America. And what makes America great.
Only in red America.
Oh, yeah. There is no, what do they call that? Castle doctrine in any, like California. They're like, you must leave your house and attempt to run away, or you could just bend over and take it. Your choice in California.
It's like if you want to break in and murder a family, and then the police are not allowed to enter to arrest you until your squatter rights vacate in 6 to 9 months.
I agree with that. I mean, I don't actually agree with it. I agree with burying Noob Noob in compost. This seems like your wet dream.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you move to California?
Buries you in compost is shit, right?
I 100% believe that you and your fiance will be doing this on your... What's the day where the two of you get together before you get married that's really like for lame people?
Huh?
Isn't there like a thing where you do stuff together? Like a bridal party or something real weird and queer? Weird and queer?
I don't know. You were married 7 times. Don't you remember which one of
Homeless
your
weddings
weird...
are very simple. You just take... You go to the store... You steal a fruit, not a fruit roll up. What do you call those things? The Fruit Loop, not a Fruit Loop. It's a candy. No, what's a candy that's in little holes, little circles? Not
Lifesavers?
Yeah, maybe it's a life. Yeah, there you go. And in particular,
you
pick yellow lightsabers, and you lick them so that way they'll fit over somebody's ring finger.
What?
Then you stand underneath the bridge. You have to have at least 5 other homeless people witness this. So everybody's just sitting there and they're all just defecating everywhere.
Okay.
And then once you have 5 witnesses, they all have to spit shake on the fact that you were married. And that's how you do nuptials the homeless way.
Well, all right then. That sounds great.
It's better than going to sit in compost like a rich person.
I heard it does wonders for the skin.
Does it though?
Wonders.
Well, Osmosis Day Spa Sanctuary. First of all, it's off the Bodega Highway, which I don't trust. It's in West Sonoma County. A friend and I popped into a nearby gift shop. We told the owner we were destined to try Osmosis Story Treatment, a so-called cedar enzyme bath, and her eyes widened with excitement. This sounds like white women problems. You feel like you're a plant being composted. What? Why would I want that? Why would I want that?
Doesn't composting mean just decaying?
Compost isn't in there? I don't want it. I don't want it. Oh my God. You disrobe? You get totally naked for this? I am not excited for this. A dank, earthy odor hung in the air. First, people are getting salmon semen injected in their faces, and now they're getting planted in dung. I am confused. Isn't that what you agreed to? That was the joke you couldn't figure out.
Which was what?
What's better than? Oh my God! What's better than having a salmon sperm facial?
Oh, having a compost bath.
Oh, she's so stupid. Yes, probably. Oh, that looks terrible. So you have to get naked with your girlfriend. Look at they look like idiots. These people look like morons. Do you think that looks appetizing to you?
I feel like that would take so long to get out of every hole.
The only time, yes, it would. The only thing I think would be interesting here is if the Liver King crapped it right in front. I'd have to see the Liver King do it, where he's crapping pure liver into a compost pile. And then I'd be like, you know what? That guy, maybe through osmosis, I can get his Mexican supplements. Dude spends $12,000 a month on supplements. The Mexican guy.
He does love the gains.
He gets
and he's
the gains.
not on steroids.
No, he actually, well, we'll get in that review, but how does this make you feel? Would you get in there?
If you paid me, how much is it?
What do you mean? You got to pay for it.
Oh, no thanks.
And I'm pretty sure your fiance would definitely pay for it. Oh, hey now. Who's this? Look, it's a white Ukrainian slave doing the labor.
I mean, I could be
She
intrigued.
does not have gloves on. Unacceptable. Her name is Samundra Sutcliffe. Not interested.
I'm very interested now. Samundra.
I told
I'm gonna call you Monday.
She's I want to touch her Monday. She's
I'm gonna call you Monday.
Her Ukrainian upbringing, you know?
Yeah.
What do you think's in their special enzyme tea?
Probably
Enzyme infused tea. Salmon sperm?
that, probably with a little bit of pig semen.
Just mix in a little extra.
A little bit of Ukrainian tears.
Oh, there you go. Look, there's an Obama shy. Oh my God. He quit to live in a Zen temple in Obama shy.
Little Big Mike juice.
Little Big Mike juice. What if, well, Obama is selling that particular plot of land, but what if you were able to go to Obama's estate where that man drowned in the lake? How would you feel then?
To live in the compost of a dead Obama murder? I mean, I would. I would do that.
Obama!
Feel the youthful exuberance of dead political assassinated people.
There you go. Where's Doc to comment on any of this? Doc is all about fermented cedar shakes of people's digestive
He's too busy
juices.
buying his Vegas flight.
That's right. He is coming. He's coming hard. All right. Well, I guess we can. It's enough outrage.
Now let's go to some kids.
Yeah, you want to get some kids?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Get in or out on some Disney kids. Or no, Pixar kids?
Both Disney Pixar kids. I've seen 25 minutes of Pixar's Elio, and it just became one of my most anticipated movies of the summer. You are clearly lying, sir, because no one is excited. First of all, I am confused. Why does this kid have two eyes?
When did he not have two eyes?
Are you kidding? Is that a joke? Look, literally right here, he has an eye patch.
Oh.
You didn't notice that? Did you?
No.
Look, he has an eye patch right here, too.
Oh.
Yeah, he is handy capable. And
That's weird.
an immigrant.
He looks normally white to me.
I mean, compared to the illegal alien that's right there.
Yeah.
With sharp teeth.
Oh
This
my
to
God,
me-
it is an illegal alien.
This, to me, seems like they're trying to push an agenda about illegal alien being hateful towards illegal alien immigrants, because this illegal alien has sharp teeth and a long tongue and looks like it could eat people. I think that's a really horrific depiction of migrants. I feel like Disney Pixar has gone too far with their depiction of this.
Is this actually woke? Is this a woke story?
Brew. Bro. You don't think
Like
that, what is this? Butterflies?
It didn't look bad when I saw it, but I was like, why does anyone care about this?
Because he is, okay, I don't know what this movie is about, but it's the new Pixar movie called Elio. It is about a young boy with bizarre dreams. The 11-year-old Elio, Giannis Cabriab, I don't know, feels isolated on Earth, and he needs to find a new home, probably called America, where his biggest wish is to leave life on Earth behind and be abducted by aliens. So he's really talking about he wants to be abducted by coyotes and transported to American. Get out of town. He goes to the communiverse. That can't be real.
Communism verse. He goes to communism.
It goes to the beautiful world of, that's what they want to turn America into, is communism. So communiverse. There's no way that's real. He's identified as a representative of Earth. Oh my God. I now acknowledge your point of privilege for Elio, representative Earth. Point of privilege.
Yeah, I'm out on this one.
All right, I am also out. How about the next one? I can't think anything more horrific than working with Pete Davidson at an old folks home. I cannot think of anything more terrifying than old folks and Pete Davidson in the same place at the same time.
Yeah.
It makes me very scared. You're not scared of this?
I mean, oh, wow, Infinity's on here at like, what is it, 6? At 2 a.m., 2:30?
It's because he's a genius.
Now you're on here?
Stifle genius.
I'm just Pete, and then what?
Okay, well, he's Pete enough. You
We're
cannot
talking about
stifle
more
genius.
slave labor for you. We're making a new video for you to slave labor over.
I think he'd be excited to do a video about Sydney Sweeney's bathwater and us.
Yeah.
In her bathwater.
Daddy, chill.
I'm down.
So yeah, this, I don't know why is Pete Davidson in a horror movie? I don't really know why.
He's trying to resurrect his career because he got all those tattoos removed. And he needs more money to treat the butthole eyes, right?
Oh,
was
yeah,
that Barstool? Didn't Barstool call him butthole eyes?
I see, now that I forgot about that. Now that I'm looking at it, he still does have butthole eyes.
Infinity already ordered some bathwater. Perfect. We're going over. You got to do
Sydney
a taste
Sweeney
test.
is not that hot compared to Isabella Merced. Just saying.
Okay, let's name 3 other actresses who are hotter.
Then
and if you
Sydney
name
Sweeney?
Pete Davidson, so God help you. Yeah, please, right now.
The girl from Lilo and Stitch.
No. Sounds like a no.
Isabella Merced for sure. Margot Robbie.
Okay,
Right?
maybe. She's a little old in the
Margot-
tooth, but yeah, maybe.
Margot Robbie.
You better
and
not say
then-
Zendaya.
No, I wouldn't say. No, I like Sydney Sweeney over Zendaya. That's tough. I feel like there's another foreign girl I'm forgetting, but I'll think of it.
Foreign
I'll let you
girl.
know.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Gal
Americans.
Gadot? She's a little long on the tooth.
She's a lot longer.
Anna de
too.
Armas? No, I think I'd take Sydney Sweeney over Anna
Gracie
de Armas at this
Bond.
point. I don't know who that is.
I don't know either. Maybe AI will tell us. The great and powerful OrQ AI, which retired several years ago.
So I'm not sure I'm in on whatever this is supposed
What
to
is
be.
that? What is? I refuse to show this. This is unacceptable.
Oh, you Googled Gracie Bond?
Oh my God! I don't even know what I'm looking at. Nope, not gonna do it. Nope, we're moving on. So I'll watch it when it's free. Pete Davidson and a bunch of old folks getting kinky. I mean, who's not in on that?
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. So Has Pete Davidson ever been in a movie that made money, or he was like the star of something that people cared about?
He did that indie movie. I forget what it was called.
He accepts the Sydney edit, by the way. Okay, we got to figure out how to get you a video. We'll figure it out, though. And then you can edit it however you like, my friend. And you can cut out stuff if you like, too, if there's some boring stuff. Oh, and I want to ask him another question, but we can do that later. Pete is hung like a horse, and he got oh, you know who else is hot that you forgot about? Even though she's like 50. You know who? And her daughter.
Kate Beckinsale?
They're British, yeah. Kate Beckinsale and her daughter.
Nah, Kate Beckinsale's gone a little too off the rails.
She did get a little crazy. She got a lot of medical conditions, too. She's like an old lady with medical conditions, and we just underestimate how old she is.
Yeah, a little too... Oh, Naomi Scott. Naomi Scott. Fuck. Naomi Scott's hotter than Sydney Sweeney.
She ain't got a body that's slam-a-bamming like...
Yeah, but her face is better.
Really? Did you watch Smile 2?
I thought she looked great in Smile 2. Yeah, I did.
She had a lot of makeup there, but whatever. Either way.
Eh.
So are you out on this or in?
No, I'm out.
You're mid. Just the tip.
I'm pretty mid.
Pretty mid. All right.
I'll watch it if I have to.
Okay. Well, let's get it to the review. Let's
the
rock it.
endless amount of reviews. What's our premiere
so
review?
Doesn't matter.
Last of Us?
All of them. They're all premiere in my mind.
What's the shitty one?
Oh, that's right. I don't have to put up the comments, Infinity, because they just pop up on their own. Just like Osmongold. We're just as cool as Osmongold.
Now, the one bad thing about when Infinity does this Sydney Sweeney thing's not going to be a timely video, so I don't know that it's going to have the legs that the
Sydney Sweeney always has the legs.
My fake story of Isabella Merced was about there.
I feel like people care. It's Dr. Squatch and Sydney Sweeney getting busy. I think it's okay. What is our first review?
Bad thoughts. Let's get our bad thoughts out of the way.
Really? You want to do that first? I miss no one really cares.
Or do you want to do Untold? Do you want to get Favre Schlong out of the way?
It doesn't matter. I already looked up bad thoughts. Ooh, it creeped up. It used to be 58, 50, or 54, 58, something like that. Tom Segura, one of the Rogan 6, according to Cat Williams. And he released a show because he would rather be a actor instead of a stand-up comedian. I think he should stick with his day job as a stand-up comedian.
I think he just wants to make out with hotter women than his wife.
Yes, he does want to make out. This entire thing was a ploy for him to make out with women that weren't his wife, which is kind of disturbing because his wife is in the show, but she's literally only in it for like one sketch, and she's funnier than he is in some of that sketch. So
wait, really?
Yeah, there's a sketch where it's... Here's the problem with the show. It's nothing I haven't seen before, and all of it is extremely dirty. In fact, the one you probably missed, the last one that I saw, is those other comments are boring. What is he talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, Infinity. Either way, there's a part where like he goes to the gym and he takes the shot and it makes his wang bigger and bigger and bigger until the fact that he has to like literally sling it over his shoulder because it's too big.
What?
It's just not funny. The problem is it's very dirty humor, but it's just not funny. And that's kind of useless. I don't understand. Where was this supposed to be funny? Because you watched some of it. You didn't watch all of it. I watched all of it. And here's the part. There's two parts that annoy me. Okay, let me do this. The first part is in the very first episode, which I guess is the pilot, it did not have any framing. And then in the rest of the episodes 2 through 6, it's Tom Segura walking around like, love sure sucks. I hate love. Love is terrible. Here's a story about love. You know what I mean? Like he framed all the other sketches. I don't know what the
point of it was.
It's this dude's been thinking up ideas for years, and he finally got a chance to do whatever he wanted. The one that, and here's the other problem, is all of them are stolen from something else. There's a sketch where he's a country singer, and that's just him making fun of Garth Brooks, because he has this whole thing where he like makes fun of Garth Brooks as being a serial killer. So he just put it towards like, oh, what if Garth Brooks was a serial killer? Okay, that's not super interesting. And there's another one that you would have liked because it was racist, but it was about the M word and the N word.
M word.
M word for people who are vertically challenged.
Oh, midget.
Yes.
N word. Nice people?
Yep, nice people. So either way, I thought it kind of sucked. Every episode, if it made me laugh once, I'd be shocked. So I do not recommend this to anyone, and it's extremely dirty. It's the lowest hanging fruit possible. You know what I mean?
it had some shock humor moments, I guess.
Yeah, but it was like Patch Adams, but what if instead of making the patients laugh, he had sex with them? Or there's some movie from years ago where there was a kid, they're like in high school, and they put on all these crazy plays, and one of them is about Vietnam, and it's the same concept. Like, and I forget the name of the movie, but it's just other stuff stolen from other things, but made dirtier and not that funny. So what's next? I don't recommend it.
Let's go to Four Seasons.
You didn't even watch it, so it must not have been that good. Oh, it's called Four Seasons. You keep calling it Four Seasons. It's The Four Seasons.
Yeah, what do you mean? I did watch it.
You did not watch all of Bad Thoughts.
Oh, I'm talking about the Four Seasons. I watched all this.
Yeah, but you keep calling it Four Seasons, but it's The Four Seasons.
Yeah, whatever.
I didn't even know this was the thing.
I didn't know it either. I just randomly saw it on Netflix, and I saw Steve Carell, so I'm like, all right.
You like old people and Steve Carell. I'm in. Because you love old people shows.
I love Steve Carell. Well, yeah, that's the thing. So, like, Steve Carell's the main and really only reason the show is likable. And spoiler alert, Steve Carell just randomly dies off screen.
Way to spoil it.
I said spoiler alert.
It's 77% for the critics, 59% for the audience. 6 old friends head for a relaxing weekend, only to learn one couple in the group is about to split up. The 3 couples, I don't care to read the rest of this. It sounds boring and sucks.
Yeah, it's basically just a bunch of friends that are married, and it's 3 groups of friends that are married, Steve Carell being one of them. And then it all starts out like everyone's super happy and marriage is the best and long-term like commitment, like everyone's like great, and then it just all falls apart and everyone just hates their marriage. Steve Carell breaks up with his wife on their 25th anniversary, which is pretty funny. Starts dating a much hotter girl in her 30s, so good for him. And then the rest of the series is just everyone. Why haven't you done that yet? We'll see. Give it a couple years.
Okay.
Dina's still 23.
Tina Fey is in it as well, which you would.
Tina Fey's in it.
Reuniting for date, like this is a them reuniting for date night.
Yeah, Coleman Domingo's in it. Like there's like the cast is good. I don't mind the cast, but just it wasn't a terrible show, honestly. Like it's a watchable show. I wouldn't say it's good. I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's just a bunch of old people who slowly become more and more unhappy with their marriage.
Crappy Netflix
somehow this has a season 2. I don't know how.
Don't know.
I don't understand that part because honestly, like Steve Carell was the best part of it, and he's not in it anymore. So I'm not really sure how he's very dead, and like in the dumbest way possible. I was not expecting it either. It's just like, you know, oh, he's separated, and then someone walks in the room crying, and he's like, Nick's dead. I'm like, what? Why? It's stupid.
Lazy.
So
lazy.
I can't say I recommend it. But if you like old people shows and you like Steve Carell and you're bored, it's a quick watch. Like 8 episodes, 30 minutes apiece. It's a quick watch.
All right. Well, what's next?
Like, it's not horrible. It's not horrible.
It's 59%.
Yeah, it's about
right.
It's like
Untold, Favre.
Yeah, let's go Favre. Let's go Favre.
Untold.
Let's go welfare and penis.
This basically told me that Favre did nothing wrong.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
That's what it told me. Where does it go with
Wait, didn't
episodes?
he steal a bunch of welfare, though? Like, how is that not wrong?
Oh, did I? I did the Liver King last week. So the Favre, it's called the Fall of Favre, but it's not really, and nobody reviewed this except for us. It was a bad documentary, and all it did was prove that Brett Favre is a god. Long story, I mean, he's a scumbag and an absolute human garbage.
Oh, really?
Basically, yeah. Basically, he got old, and Aaron Rodgers. It's so funny because him and Aaron Rodgers lived the exact same life. If you look at their careers, they are almost identical. Didn't Aaron Rodgers go to the Jets too?
Yep, and then he wants to go to the Vikings, but they won't have him.
Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. So Brett Favre was like, I'm old and I don't want to retire. And you know what else is funny? He didn't want to practice in the offseason, and he didn't want to come to training camp. So Favre did that, and then Aaron Rodgers did the exact same thing, right? He won't sign until camp is over or some nonsense, right? He's like, I don't want to do training camp. And they're like, well, we need chemistry. And he's like, if you run the route I tell you to run, you'll be fine. Like, chill out, bro. I'm a amazing quarterback. So it's so bizarre how their careers have mimicked each other. They both only have one Super Bowl each as well, correct?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And they'll never win another one. So anyway, Favre ends up going to the Jets because he gets pushed out by Aaron Rodgers, right? And all the fans are okay with that. He decides that he sees this girl who's a Playboy, a Maxim girl who works as like in the stands as a Jets interviewer or something for like Jets fans. She has like no job. It's not a real job. And he's like, hey, baby, why don't you come over my apartment or come over to the hotel and come have like, let's get it on. And he apparently texted every girl who was potentially hot while he was married.
Oh, I was going to say, wasn't he like happily married? I guess not.
Happily married. I mean, he was, he's not homeless married, so it's not happy. So anyway, he starts texting all these chicks, and this girl apparently saved everything. She sold all of her data. Like, she sold the story to some guy, and she had some partner that was with her that was helping her film this stuff. I suspect the two of them sold all this information because she's like, I got hacked. And they got all my data. Yeah, that's not how hacking works, sweetheart. People don't just get to go in your phone and take what they want. You give it to them. So anyway, so this reporter had access to everything, like what his super secret name was when he was texting her or like Facebooking her, or I think it was MySpace. So she's like a prostitute, you know what I mean? She's a Playboy Maxim girl. And he's like starts sending her wang pics. And she's like, gross. And he's like, I'm a gray-haired old dude who's on the team for the first time. You might know who I am. And she's like, huh?
What?
That's how he tried to approach her. He's like, I'm new to the team, and I have gray hair. You might know who I am. So she's like, whatever. Apparently, according to her story, she never met him. Never even met the dude. And he sent her wang pics, which she then sold, I'm sure, for like $100,000. And now her career's over. So the long story short is, Brett Favre is back in Mississippi where he's from, and he's like, oh, my daughter plays volleyball. I'd sure like to make her have a really awesome volleyball stadium. So he asked some friends of his, can you get me money for a volleyball stadium? And they're like, if you call it like a rec center for impoverished youth, we can get you a volleyball stadium. And he's like, that sounds amazing, people. So he does it, and little did he know that they were giving him welfare money. They're just stealing.
Oh my God.
How's he supposed to know where they got the money? He also needed money for like a drug startup company. They're like, you're Brett Favre, you're a god here. Go ahead, take our money, which was also from welfare. So he had no idea. And then he's like, you can't prosecute me because I have Parkinson's. And they're like, oh my God, case closed. Goodbye, Brett Favre. Sign some autographs
Brett Favre has
before you
Parkinson's?
get too shaky. Absolutely.
Oof.
It's just like Magic Johnson has AIDS. It's the same case of AIDS.
Fake Parkinson's.
No, it's called money will cure anything. Just like Bill Gates has a case of the Epsteins. Well, guess what made that disappear?
Money? Yeah, but Michael J. Fox has Parkinson's, and he's shaking a whole shit ton.
Because he didn't have enough money, because he was in the 80s and he blew it all on cocaine. Come on, man.
Fair enough. He doesn't have Favre money.
He doesn't have Favre money.
He doesn't have Favre welfare money.
Exactly. So, Favre did nothing wrong. Let's move on. I don't recommend it. This is a terrible documentary.
All right. Real quick one. Instant Family on Netflix that is on the top 10 charts.
It is
for some reason.
Yeah, it is. There's one reason. What's the reason?
There is, honestly, there's no way there is any other reason that this is on the top 10 charts other than Isabella Merced is in it. Dina,
I would agree with you.
There's like honestly no other reason, because the movie, like, I watched the trailer and I was like, oh, this actually looks like it could be amusing. It has Isabella Merced, which is why I'll watch it, but it could be amusing otherwise.
No, it's pretty depressing.
It's just like a stupid feel-good like family movie.
Feel good?
But I don't know about feel-good. Whatever.
Her
it's like a
mom
stupid.
is a drug addict.
Oh, you watched it too?
I watched it. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. For Isabella Merced.
No, I watched it because of Marky Mark, and I don't know why I watched it. It's
no, you watched for Isabella Merced.
It's 82% on the critic side, 83% on the fan side. When Pete and Ellie decide to start a family, instead of having an organic family, the old plunge and spooge way, they stumble into a world of foster care adoption. They hope to take in one small child, but then they end up adopting a real hot 15-year-old. Hold on, rephrase that. Hold on. And then like 2 other kids that are of no importance.
Not as hot. They're not as hot.
Instant Family may not quite capture the complexity of real-life adoption. It kind of does. But fittingly and unconditionally bonds into and honors this flaw. They were literally about to take away their kids. They adopt these kids and they take them away. I did think that there were some very standout performances besides Isabella Merced. Octavia Spencer and Tig Notaro were actually very good. I couldn't believe it. I thought they were very good as the adoption, like the agents who work for the adoption.
They were not as hot as Isabella Merced, but yeah,
they
definitely
were good. Stole the scenes. Tom Segura was in it, which is what we connected to
Fat
it.
Tom Segura.
Fat Tom Segura. He kind of sucked. He really wasn't as funny. Eliza Schlesinger was in it.
Yeah,
she was
just
funny.
She just wanted a black kid to be in the NFL.
That was pretty awesome. She's like, I'm here to adopt a black kid who is very athletic, over 6 foot tall, over 200 pounds. And they're like, oh, you mean like The Blind Side? And she's like, no.
Yeah, that whole scene was good. That was a funny part of the movie.
She was good. I thought that was funny for a very small role. So anyway, I enjoyed it for a 2018 release. It's like, how old is that? 8 years old or something? 7 years old.
7 years old.
It was fine. It was good. I enjoyed it. I actually liked it.
I mean, I would never have watched it without Isabella Merced, so I'd recommend it because she's in it.
No, Marky Mark and whoever that other lady is.
Isabella Merced. Rose Byrne.
Rose Byrne. Okay, what's next?
What do we got? Love, Death, and Robots.
Okay. There's so many reviews. Okay, this is the season that jumped the shark. You want to know why? It's super easy. Barely any
Mr. Beast is in it?
Yep, that's it. 41% by the fans for season 4. 100% by the reviewers. I disagree. 41% by the fans. It was not. First of all, one of them is a music video, and I love David Fincher. I'm absolutely amazing director. He did Fight Club. He did Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Amazing director. He directed a Chili Peppers video with them as puppets for a song that's not very good. So there's that. And then Mr. Beast is in one of the episodes, which makes me... This was bad. It used to be a good show.
Animated Mr. Beast? Was he animated for some reason?
Yes, he was animated.
Was it Beast Games or something?
He cannot act at all. It was literally like, we're here to watch these gladiators fight because I'm Mr. Beast. And it's bad. Bad, bad, bad. And the animators, maybe it wasn't offensively bad, but there was way too much about cats. Way too much about cats. Not enough to be like, do you want cats ruling the world? I don't.
Yes.
No. So I don't agree with the 41%. It's not. It was bad, but it wasn't good. It's not what you expect, and it's interesting because the director and creator of this, I bet you this is his last season regardless. Isn't he the guy who did Dark Fate, Terminator? Tim Miller. And he did Deadpool. But he got crushed for Dark Fate, Terminator. David Fincher, who, again, I love David Fincher. And he has a connection with Netflix. He has a deal. He did that movie with, oh my God. I reviewed it, but you didn't watch it. He's the killer. And, I'm going to be really pissed. I got to look it up now because it's going to annoy the crap out of me.
It's a recent movie, right?
Yeah. It just came out. It's one of his not great movies. It's good, but not great. The Killer. And who was in The Killer? Something Bach. What's his name?
No.
Fassbender. I'm sorry. Wow, it's terrible. Yeah, it was just okay. It wasn't great. Just want to point that out. So, yeah. Tim Miller moved on to, I swear he did that Amazon show with all those video games. Did he do that? What was the Amazon one? I just reviewed it a couple months ago. It was the Amazon one that took Pac-Man. It did a short on Pac-Man.
Oh. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know what it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
See, it was called Secret Level.
Secret Level. Yep.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that Tim Miller moved on to that, so I'm not 100% sure, but I would like to think so. Let me see if I can get Tim Miller connected to it, because he does a lot. He did the animation too. It had Concord, which is terrible, but it had some interesting things to it. Is he one of the producers though? Tim Miller. Yeah, Tim Miller. So Tim Miller got a bigger contract from Amazon, so he moved over to Amazon. So that's why this all happened. So just to give you people some insight, it looks like his contract ended with Netflix and he's moving on to Amazon. I kind of like Secret Level, but I also liked Love, Death, and Robots. But this last season was just weak. It was pretty weak. So what's next?
I remember it used to be good, but
used to be good. I don't recommend it.
Final review of the night is Last of Us Season 2.
I don't even care. Why? I hate watch this. People ask me all the time, why do I hate watch these things? And I say, I don't know. All right, so the fans have it at 37%. Critic score, 92%. Do you remember when, a long time ago, when this show kind of took its new form, and Noob Noob and I were streaming Last of Us 2, and Noob Noob would torture me as I tried to play the game, because he's like, go look at that, go touch that, don't get shot in the face, watch out, you're going to get stabbed, oh my god, you're going to get eaten every 5 seconds.
You kept just dying, yeah.
I'm like, stop yelling at me while I'm trying to play this stupid
just
game.
like Ghost of Tsushima, you just kept dying. You would just keep dying. You suck at video games.
You understand I'm infinitely better than you in video games, right?
When we played together.
You've never played a video game in your barely even played a video game in your entire life.
I played Madden once.
Yeah, I've platinumed some of the hardest games that have ever existed. So anyway, Joel and Ellie must survive, except Joel doesn't survive.
Yeah, they had a chance to change the story, and they didn't. I honestly thought they would have. I honestly thought they were going to make him live.
So Last of Us sold 30 million copies. The game. And season 1 did very, very well. People liked it, even with that entire episode that you and your mom had sex watching.
Yeah, my mom hated it. She's like, why is this gay?
It was too much. Anyway.
I was like, it's just gay enough.
No, it was whatever. Anyway, it was unnecessary. It added nothing to the plot. Literally nothing. Anyway, the first season was fine, right? And then Last of Us 2 sold 11 million copies. Do you think you have a problem there? And they're like, nah, it'll be fine. Let's just make season 2 exactly the same as the game. And now people are like, yeah, I'm out. Daddy Pedro's gone. And Moonface is the lead. And Dina's barely in it. And Abby isn't even in it except for one scene. Like, she's in 2 episodes. And I'm going to follow her for season 3? Yeah, no, thank you. Check, please. Check, please.
And the thing is, they changed some stuff from the game, but it was everything they did to change it was shittier. Like they made it
okay. So the one description I've heard of Last of Us 2 is that it is it's not depression prawns. It's it's like dread. Like it's not even dread. It's just like misery. Oh, that's what it is. Misery porn. So, and they made it worse. So Ellie accidentally kills a pregnant woman in the game. But they're like, you know what? That scene's not impactful enough for us. We're going to have it where Ellie not only kills a pregnant woman, but then the pregnant woman's like, I'm going to walk you through an emergency C-section. And Ellie's like, nah, bro, I'm cool. I don't need no babies, even though I'm going to be a dad.
I'm going to be a daddy.
A hypocrite in every single scene. And you know what? I'm at the point where I do not blame. I want to apologize to Moonface for being as brutal to Bella Ramsey as I have been. First of all, she is inequipped to act to do this character. Secondly, in the finale, and I don't even want to keep going with this, but the finale, she is in a boat, and the boat hits a giant wave, and it's in the middle of this crazy storm.
And she's a great swimmer.
She's wearing combat boots and a full backpack of ammo. That girl dead. And somehow she washes up on the beach. And she washes up on the beach of these crazy killer, like these scars. People.
Yeah.
And the scars start hanging her. And they're like, yeah, slit her open. Let's open up her guts. I'd like to see what's inside, like a shark. And they hear an explosion. And instead of associating explosion with girl who's invading us now and killing her, they're like, nah, dog, we're going to let you go and run away. Are you kidding me? And then she gets back on the boat. That entire part was completely useless, did not impact the plot. It was just padding. They call that vamping, and it's the lowest form of writing. Neil Cuckman is an idiot and doesn't know how to write. He's absolute garbage. The show is trash. End of story. I win.
I mean, there wasn't Dina in that. There wasn't a lot of Dina in that episode, so I agree with you. It could have been better. It could have been better. I still don't think the show was that bad. It's
because you don't understand the words that they are saying to you because you are too unintelligent to even get it.
It's the precipice of TV.
Obviously, this is the precipice where they look out. They're like, we're going to follow Moonface and jump off the edge. And then TV's done forever because they're too stupid to understand.
And the fact that the writers want to have 2 more seasons. They want to go to 4 seasons. So 3 total seasons for the second game. So, yeah, pathetic. I'm not sure they're going to get there, honestly. So we'll see.
Unless HBO's like, we're just going to eat this money. HBO renewed Nights. What is that? True Detective Night season for another season, and that was god awful. So, and they halved their viewership. But they're committed to go down with the ship. They like John Oliver, and he lies about everything. So,
and they hired Italian ugly Hermione. So they're
Italian ugly Hermione.
They're here, yeah. And Black Snape. Blape.
You sure she's Italian?
I think she's Italian. She looks Mexican, but I think she's Italian. She's one of those Sicilians.
You sure about that? Just the same as you?
She's a dark Sicilian, yeah. So,
Oh
I don't
my
know.
God, that kid is ugly as sin. Could they not find an attractive girl?
I mean, she's supposed to be,
32,000 actors
She's supposed to be like
audition.
7, so I don't know that she's supposed to be attractive.
Ugly as sin.
Well, to be fair, if you look at a drawing of Hermione, Hermione is ugly. So
What?
it's just the fact that Emma Watson turned out to be attractive until she went feminist. But yeah,
She's British.
She is British.
She played Matilda in the musical.
Oh, you're talking about the
I
kid.
bet you she's Indian.
Nah.
I
think she's Italian.
bet you. Really? Hold on. I will look up her name and I will look it up in IMDb and see what she says.
Schwiga-liga-liga.
I'm surprised that you did not already do this. Because you're pretty hateful, so.
I'm pretty tired, so let's go to beddy time.
It's not pumpkin time yet. Hold on. I got to see where her family's from. They won't tell us. They're hiding it. Oh my God, that girl is the ugliest sin. Hold on. So you're saying Hermione? Alright, Hermione. What is Hermione's actual name?
Hermione Granger.
Hermione Granger. Every time I see her in AI, she looks cute. But Hermione Granger drawing is what you're saying?
Yeah, if you look at J.K. Rowling's drawing of Hermione as a kid, it's not great.
Are you sure about that? I feel like you're lying.
No, it's real.
I need proof.
It's real. You're Googling it.
I know, Infinity. It's, you know, in America, there's this thing called Memorial Day, and then that creates like an entire week where everybody and their mom is off. And that's what this is, like a connection to that.
Ron's too busy smoking trees.
Yes, he is. There we go. I'm looking for an ugly drawing of Hermione. Are you saying this is what Hermione should look like? This?
No. Yeah, similar. But all of those drawings are of Emma Watson.
I'm looking for one that says Hermione. What do you want me to do?
J.K. Rowling original Hermione drawing.
Okay, hold on. How about J.K.? I'm pretty sure J.K. can't draw, but
I don't know. I give up.
I think you're lying. I just think you made
I
that
could
up.
be. I made it up. I was just guessing.
Yeah, because you're just... She looks like a feminist there. Oh, wait. You can't see the... Oh, hold on. There we go. That's what I was showing you.
There we go. Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's what you want.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, it's pumpkin time for somebody. Not for me, but for some noobs here. Thank you for hanging out with us. We love you, Rumble. We love you, YouTube. We love you, maybe potentially Kick. If we've had people tell us they want us to be on Kick, we'll talk about it. We'll see if it works for us. Not for you, for us. And join the channel. You get exclusive videos, which are pretty cool. We showed a video last week that we thought was pretty awesome, and you didn't get to see it. So
maybe eventually we will turn our slave labor Netherland boy into our exclusive video.
Maybe exclusively. You'll get it from the Netherlands and the precipice. But we love all y'all. But we are on to the next one.
Thanks for catching the video. Be sure to join our channel to get the education you deserve. Make sure you check out our shorts, live streams, and catch us on all the socials. Don't forget to like and subscribe.